What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY Transformers review, we're going to take a look at something new from the Takara Tomy Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Kingdom line, and it is their version of Dinobot. It's a Voyager. It's a Voyager class. So Voyager class Dinobot, so we get a new version of classic Beast Wars Dinobot in a brand new form. It's actually been a little while, I think, since the Generations line was the last one. And I didn't have that one. I didn't like to look at that one. So it is what it is. I bought this one because Dinobot is one of my favorite characters of all time. Probably like a lot of you. And it's an okay representation. Though, as a discussion I was having with the Plastic Cannibals Council, frankly, we're probably going to get a Netflix version that has like proper like copper and gold paint on it and stuff like that. And this one will just become obsolete. But either way, you got a nice representation of him there in Raptor mode. You got him there in the bottom mode. And you even got a Nemesis chilling out in the back there, which is pretty cute. And you got all the Kingdom stuff, 8 plus. Hey, right in the middle of that, you got all those things. Cybertron riding down there. You come to the back, and you got changes in 28 steps. That's actually pretty impressive, if we're honest. And you got little Raptor silhouette there. You actually have a Predacon logo up there. It says Dinobot, not to be confused with a Dinobot. No read up on him whatsoever, because that's the kind of line we have. And I'm sure if you open this up, you'd have a secret little Dino eye thing hiding in there. You get the Kingdom artwork on the side, which is pretty badass, if I'm honest. Still need Scorponok, Rhinox have not even been shown off just yet. I saw Air Razor the other day in hand. Of course, I've seen Rat Trap, Cheetor. We did Primal already. I don't think I need all of these, to be totally honest with you. I'm enjoying some of the line, just checking it out, but you know, for the most part, no. I do have one more to look at. It's another large robot shaped figure. Also the Ark. The Ark is the main thing from this line that I want more than anything. Maybe a Tigatron, because I had Tigatron back in the day. So also he does come with the cool little character card / sticker, and it is Megatron, which is a core class in Kingdom, so I really absolutely do not care. So let's go ahead and get him out here. So off the bat here, you do get the instructions. And it looks weird. It looks like he's digivolving or something. And they're okay instructions. I don't even think I followed them for the most part. I think I had to look up one or two things specifically, like the feet transformation. But I think that was it for the most part. And I did the rest on my own because I'm special like that. But here we have him in Dino mode. And, well, it's actually not a terrible Raptor. Not a great one either, but it's not terrible. Actually, I want to see if I can't. There we go. Brighten it up just a little bit. It does okay for hiding the bot mode, except for the painfully obvious visible leg syndrome. Very vaguely not hidden by his front claws, which also are terrible. Let's just be honest here. The way they hang like that is completely pointless. Although he could kind of just... the head is painted fairly well. I like the eyeball in there. You got the stripey kind of detail there. Painted tongue up in there. That's cool. Painted titis. And it does actually have some movement involved in the head. Some of that's for transformation. Other parts are just for whatever. The back legs aren't really mobile. They're sort of stuck where they are. You can move the knees, and you can move the feet, and you can move the claws. Rotate the ankles, but you're kind of stuck here, which kind of sucks. And I still have problems with this side coming untabbed. And then you just basically have a whole bunch of robot junk hanging out here, not to mention a purple tail, because that's just what they did with their lives. Now, for a comparison, I don't have anything else in the Kingdom line to compare him to, but I do have other lines that I can show, such as Leader Class Grimlock. For size, so you guys know how big the Grimster here is. Where's my focus? Good lord. So Leader Class Grimlock is that big, much bigger than this turkey. And for real comparison, let's get him out of the way. We have an OG Dinobot missing his tail because, well, somehow that one missing of all things. Odds are that's somewhere still in a collection, but you know, they kind of really captured the essence here. Though I will definitely say the original front claws, even though they're webbed, are way better. But for the most part, the raptor claws that are the arm/hands makes more sense. He's definitely darker. I feel like he should be a little closer to this color, but not like 100% this crazy color. But this is kind of dark. But it is what it is. Also, still sad. Missing tail. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live with it. Okay, so let's figure out how to transform him, because I have not done it from Dino to bot mode yet. So let's pull out the tail. You always do that first with a Dinobot. And then I think we want to yoink his legs out, and though we're going to spatchcock him. Seriously, don't look up what spatchcocking is unless you want to cook a chicken or turkey. You can untab the legs here, and then he just ends up looking like this. Just kind of falling into himself. Okay, so close up the robot legs. Just get that done. Go ahead and fold that back. Unfold the heel spurs as they were. Okay. So there's his robot legs ready to go. Go ahead and untab his... Actually, you're not untabbing it, you're just flipping it up. Go ahead and flip the dino head up like that. The dino front claws here will tab unto themselves like that. Come on. There's a little hole in that slot right there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I need to rotate them, I forgot. Okay, I think that's good. And then you want to put these inside the body, which is a new development. I like this. And then come up to here, unpeg that, flip down his dino body, kind of tab that together. This tabs down to here. This all folds back and forms up the back section. And this will tab into there. So it's got like a thing going on. Then you want to grab this section here, which are the thigh covers, for lack of a better term. So go ahead and pull the arms up and out of the way, because you don't need them in the way anymore. Okay. Now, something's not happy here. What? Okay, so these need to split. Oh, okay, this rotates forward. I was trying to remember. I was like, I know this does something. I couldn't remember what. Okay. Maybe we don't tuck the arms in just yet. Maybe we want to bring this down first. Yeah, and then tuck the arm up in there, and then tab that into there. Okay, cool. And then rotate this guy 180 so you get the shoulder up, down, rotate. I got that backwards. I was looking at it sideways. Okay, claws down. Okay, so let's try that again, but on this side. So we don't need this tucked in there just yet. My bad. Flip this forward. Rotate all of this down. Then rotate this into the cavity and tuck that into there as good as you can. Kind of making up a faux dino chest, which is interesting. And then all of this is happy. Yes. Try to break his legs loose. There we go. Thigh rotation was definitely stuck. Hold on. There we go. There we go. We got a Dinobot. Took me a minute, but I got him. So now we have our New Kingdom Dinobot. And frankly, he's pretty good. He's a good representation of Beast Wars Dinobot. The backpack is a little bit atrocious, but I guess you can only do so much. You got to have that go somewhere, you know. And the spine and stuff like that is still in there, so that actually used to just travel down the back. And when it comes to dinosaurs, you sort of only have so many ways you can go. You know, we do have some nice orangey coppery paint going on there. Sucks that they didn't do it down here on the legs, or at least paint these silver like they're kind of supposed to be. So expect those things to happen on the Netflix version, as I brought up. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, you even get the blue paint and gold paint here for the ribs, the faux dino chest, which is an interesting way to do it. The perfect rendition of that head sculpt, along with the red metallic eyes that reflect exactly where his pupils should be. And then you turn it, hey, look at that. So the lights just sort of follow like he's looking at you. The only thing that would be amazing is if he could open his mouth. He does not. The blue is all painted, black is painted. Just looks fantastic. I think the vents should have been done. Maybe a little bit of silver paint. But other than that, very good. You do have a universal like up and down situation here. And then you also have the shoulder mount there. Bicep rotation just for transformation and whatnot. His knee is now his elbow, of course. And then you've got his dino claw hands rotation joint there. I love that they make the dino eyes turn white, which is great. Of course, we've already seen basically how the legs do, but you got a big old chunky knee joint. You have incomplete paint job. I don't know why. Why would they not finish painting this? They got all of this painted, did not do the inside of the leg to match it. What the hell, Hasbro? That's stupid. That's very, very stupid. And I gotta wonder what my old friends from the Beast Wars podcast think of this guy. I have not talked to them about it. Also, I will be doing the Taro video. If you haven't gone to see that just yet, it'll be linked up there. Oh, I almost forgot about his accessory. Stay there. I don't know why they wouldn't give him the golden disc. Like, that would be really awesome. Also, let's see here. His ankle tilt is sort of annoying me. There we go. Trying to give him the... Why are you falling over backwards? It's a weapon, less bulky than the original, but also lacking the original tail weapons gimmick of having the spring-loaded spin attack. So you can have it here as though it's one weapon, like classic, or you just unplug that, and of course you plug the shield spinny thingy in one hand like that. They should have painted the inside silver. That would have been awesome. Also, why is the blade not painted silver? In theory, I mean, the funny thing is it has a pearl finish to it, so it's a metallic purple, but they could have painted it silver. That's the color it's supposed to be. All right, and then you can plug that into his palm somehow, I guess like this. Okay, so that's so stupid. Instead of having it plug in straight in, because the tab, so it has a tab of alignment purposes to go there, you have it plug into his hand this way, which I guess is sort of how he wants to hold his sword, but I'm having issues here, guys. It's been a long day. You gotta forgive me. So, I mean, he's badass, don't get me wrong, but that's supposed to be chromed all to hell. This should have silver on the inside of it, or copper. Just something to that degree, I believe. Now, since we have it, let's go ahead and get our old school Dinobot back into bot mode to see the comparisons. Okay, there he is. And major differences, obviously, but the similarities that they still kept in the design is funny. So, obviously, the dino head thing, that's just nothing you can do to get around that. The fact that he has these big posts sticking out of there. Not to mention the crazy translucent stuff that I'm sure is going to deteriorate in my hands. But still, the callbacks are funny. I don't think I ever paid attention to his head sculpt and the colors and stuff like that. Obviously, back then, that's when they were supposed to have the mutant heads, as it were. And you also got the tail adapter thingy that was just sort of here. It took me a minute to actually remember how to transform this guy. It's only been like 20 years since I messed with him. But obviously it's an upgrade. You know, I don't have any other versions of Dinobot to compare to. I really wish I had the MP. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I'd gotten in on the MP Beast Wars lines, but they're so damned expensive. There he is next to our only other big Dinobot creature. for the most part. So you can see that even in bot mode, he's good. I mean, for a Voyager class, he's surprisingly sizable. I like it. And you know, Dinobot being one of my favorite characters, I'm super actually happy with it. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the things that they did to really capture the character make it work. If I need to, I think I could add a bit of the paint work and stuff like that he's supposed to have, like the ribs or whatever you want to call these down here. I think that are supposed to be chromed out. I could paint that, you know, silver or chrome, whatever. I could add a bit of the other paintwork that's missing. Or definitely paint that sword silver. But what's funny is the tip of the tail sticks out, so the tip of the tail should be brown. So what they should have done was leave that as a false tail tip that could like flip in from both sides, and like left that as a chrome spinny sword. But as it goes, I think that Scott McNeil would possibly be proud. We'll have to wait for a convention to find out. And you get to see his first new version of Dinobot in forever. Now, I feel like I need to get Rat Trap, even though I'm really not keen on that version of Rat Trap. Although I do have that other one. You know what? I don't even know where he is at this point, but I do have that other Rat Trap, but he's probably too small to go with this. But guys, let me know what you think down below. Is it a good Dinobot? Is it a bad Dinobot? I think it's a good effort. I just wish they could have done a little bit better. And considering we're doing all these things with Beast Wars and Kingdom, I mean, the Optimus Primal was pretty good. I can't say that for the rest because I don't have them, but I do have one more big dino to look at next time. So make sure you come back for that, and I will see you guys then. Remember, as always, keep on nerding. Or, keep on nerding, you vermin. That's terrible, I'm sorry.